What's your friend doing out here with you anyway?
What do you mean?
I just came for a wander.
She's not my friend, she's my colleague, isn't she?
Well, all right.
I've been sat at a desk.
And so-
Oh, it's just that. It's just that because he said he were busy and we had things. And police are busy and we've got things to do. And then you're just stood there like a spare part at a wedding while he's doing all the talking.
Just fancy
Well,
wander, right?
I think you've been a little bit dismissive there, aren't you? And
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Auditing Yorkshire. Guess where I am? Forth Banks Police Station. Now, I know quite a few auditors have been here, but this is one particular one where I've been getting requests through for. So I've decided to come along today and pay it a visit. So this place has got a 2.2 star rating review on Google. There's a couple of funny ones here. So had the inconvenience of being here last Sunday morning. Negatives: officers were a bit handy at first and cuffs were a bit uncomfortable and maybe even a bit tight for my liking. Positives: stay was fairly brief, which is always great. Drinking water was nice and cold. Also, the officer who let me out was a bit of a comedian. Overall, too, certainly won't be back. That's hilarious. Yeah, surprisingly, they've got some good ones as well. Paw, paw, paw. Someone on about getting strip searched. Sergeant Flex shows the world what road trade looks like. Some mandatory drug testing required here. And goes on, a one-man tyrant. Goes on a one-man tyrant mission to arrest everyone. Sounds about right, this place. Constables don't know the law and what's classed as public space are police stations. Public lobby is public, all because of camera. What's up, have you got something to hide? Yeah, maybe that's definitely an auditor of some kind, isn't it? So anyway, what I do like about this place is they have they've got some proper gates up, so none of this crap where you can squeeze past them and stuff, you know, with barriers, because you know what I'm like. If there's barriers, I like to squeeze through them. None of this. It's all from one end to other, just straight keeping people out. So some literature about cameras and no parking and police vehicles only. Yeah, usual kind of crap what you see on police stations. So we've got what appears to be some kind of bike lock-up. I think this is definitely, oh yeah, this is these are all bikes what have been seized, it looks of it, or lost or stolen. Absolutely loads in there. Could open their own little cash converters branch. Loads. This one's covered up, but there's bikes in that one as well. And then we've just got, all this is visitor parking only. So we're going to get the drone out here, and that's going to be quite interesting, I reckon. See what kind of response we get with drone. overall, I mean, it's quite a nice building, to be honest. I think all that bit there must be part of the original structure, and all this stuff here is probably been added on over years. So it definitely looks newer. Ooh, no salt grit in there, just someone's dirty coat. But yeah, it definitely looks newer than the rest of it, I'd say. Gets her a bit slow on off take. I love it when they go slow and they take ages to close, because it means that they've got to hang about even longer. Right guys, we're gonna I'm just gonna go get my drone, because I've left it in the car like a muppet, and then I'll come back to you. Right guys, I've got my drone. Just I'm gonna walk back now. Time you shut? 10. Alright, cheers. Warm in here, isn't it? There you go guys, I did put the GoPro on for that one, because I wanted to have a look round. But I will go back in with handheld camera before I go and ask them some questions and see what kind of response I get about the filming, because I don't think I've seen any no filming signs in police stations before, so we'll check that out before I leave. Right guys, I was literally just about to start flying, but I'm going to go in and test this theory thing with flying now. Well, I was gonna, but somebody asked stuff. But that's what editors for. We can cut stuff out. Hiya.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah. If anyone rings down and asks about anyone acting suspicious outside, they're not. It's just me.
No worries.
I'm just going to have a quick fly around police, not inside, above the police station.
Because they are very thingy with having drones flying around the station.
A bit
just
what?
Just to make you aware, if it's like a drone, they will radio that up.
What do you mean?
If there's a drone flying up near the police station, someone will radio that up.
Oh, they will?
Aye, they will.
Oh, right, well,
you're not supposed to have drones like
oh yeah, that's why I'm letting you know.
Aye, yeah.
Just then, do you know what it is? Because some people can get really, really, you know, bit edgy, bit funny and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like to do things differently. So what I like to do is I like to come in and tell people what I'm going to do before I do it. Even though I know what I'm doing. I know my rights. I know the drone laws. But I still like to come in and just let somebody know, because then if someone does radio down, or if someone comes outside there and starts getting shirty with me, I can say, well, young gentleman on front counter with glasses, I did let him know we're going to be doing it, and if there's any issues, if anyone phones down, they don't need to panic.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
I'll let them know. I will let the control room know.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's just obviously make you aware that they do. We've had it before. There's been drones up.
Yeah.
Generally,
Well, you're not going to shoot it down, are you?
Sorry?
You're not going to shoot it down, are you?
I wouldn't.
As long as we don't shoot it down, I'm not bothered. But yeah, I like. I noticed Joe. You got a film? Have you got a? Please do not film. Oh yeah, you have got a filming sign. So I was just testing that out as well, just to see what kind of response I got.
It all depends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If someone's working themselves, then it's a different story. But like say you've been genuinely bothered, so.
Yeah. But so the first time I came in, I didn't have this camera. So the second time I've come in, I've got the camera and it's rolling, and I saw people in here, and I thought, do you know what? It don't matter really, because I can block certain stuff out of the audio. Yeah. You know, like personal information and stuff.
Aye.
I did it at Durham a couple of weeks ago, and I just cut someone's conversation out because it's private and confidential to them,
that's it, yeah.
between them and police.
That's it. It's champion.
So that was just a bit of an experiment, really. But you've handled it really well. So we'll see. We'll see what once the drone's up, we'll see what kind of response I get, and if any. But if I do, let's hope we handle it as well as you have.
No worries.
No, I'll explain myself. Even though, you know, I don't have to, but I'm a nice guy, so.
No worries.
It's getting a bit too late in day in it as well to be arguing and messing about with people. Right, top man.
No worries, cheers.
No worries. Cheers. See ya. Right, so there you have it, guys. I can be nice. I'm not going to set off from here. I'm going to set off from over there on the crossing. I'm going to out on police property then. I mean, we'll just see what kind of response I get. But the first time I went in, he didn't know I was filming. Second time I got in, he's obviously seen me filming, so he's not really bothered. He's not said out about it. He saw the camera straight away. So let's see what kind of response I get with drone. Right, guys. So we are up and away. We have to keep an eye out for these telephone lines, but I'm going to stay in line of sight, so let's just bring it back down a little bit and go go to about 50 metres to begin with and leave it there. But as always, we always check with geozones and stuff like that. I am in a enhanced warning area just because of a park, but nothing to worry about for down here. So I think sometimes when I do these drone videos with police stations and stuff, sometimes I forget I can actually go over them and stuff and have a bit of a nosy round as long as I'm within line of sight. Obviously I do a lot of prison videos, don't I? So sometimes I forget. So I'm used to just going straight up and then just staying there. Well, that looks like custody area, possibly. So yeah, that's definitely the old part of the building. It's this bit. Looks like it's rotting compared to all new stuff. So let's just have a quick look round before we go over. So we are in Newcastle centre at the minute. I'm going to have to be very, very quick because I think it's starting to rain. I think it's starting to rain. Felt, wow, them seagulls won't leave the drone alone. Just gonna bring it back down. They're trying to attack me. Oh, they're swooping in for me. Absolute mongs. Yeah, so looking fairly nice and quiet up here today. Just don't like how these see, this is why I moan about drones and things, guys, because you're always, you know, looking through windows and stuff like that, but you can quite clearly see none of them are covered up. Guys, I'm going to bring the drone back in because they're actually swooping down for it now, and I don't want it getting damaged.
Yeah, 1371, I'm just doing that. Hello there, sir, how you doing?
How you doing? You alright?
I'm Sergeant Jobman from Northumberland Police.
1371, nice to meet you.
That's right, sir.
Who's your friend?
This is my colleague.
1872.
Oh, lovely.
Can I help you at all?
Are you recording me?
Yeah.
You are? Alright, no problem. I won't have a go at you, Dad. thought I'd ask.
I'm not having to go to you either, so that's good. We'll just have a conversation.
Yeah, you two seem very friendly.
Do we?
Always?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It's got some bad presses, this place.
Right.
So that's why I'm here. My camera's on and stuff. But yeah, that's why I'm here. I've just come to check the place out, do a bit of a video. I went in, came back out, went back in recording, just to see how he was, how he'd deal with the situation.
Oh, who would?
The guy in reception.
All right, okay.
Oh, to see if he'd start having a go at me for recording.
No, I don't think
because some of them start crying, don't they? You can't, they can't, and they'll run away into the back. Cause
I don't think anyone's wanting to have a go at anyone, to be fair.
So yeah, I went back in, told him I'd be withdrawn. To be honest, it's not even been up 5 minutes because I think it's going to rain. I felt a couple of.
I think it's definitely going to rain through the night. Yeah.
I felt a couple of spots, and them seagulls were swooping down, trying to get it.
You've got to be careful. Got to be careful.
Yeah, of course you do. So I brought it back in, so it probably up about 2 or 3 minutes.
What size drone is it? You got it down now, have you?
Yeah, it's
that
down.
thing
Yeah,
there, is it?
yeah, it's a Mini 2.
Right.
So sub 250.
I don't know anything about them. I've got to be honest with you. I've very limited knowledge on them.
All right. So basically, Mini 2 is sub 250 drone.
Right.
Which means there's no restrictions. The only restriction is flying over crowds of people.
Right. Okay.
Apart from that, you can literally go anywhere you want with them if you've got authorization. And when I mean authorization, I mean places like airports and prisons and and things like that. I don't mean police stations.
Right.
Because I do a lot of prisons as well, you see.
Right. I can imagine them, obviously, prisons.
Yeah, well, I don't. Again, with prison, it's a bit different with prisons because you've got to be in the correct area.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to go into it or over it.
Yeah.
So you've got to be in the correct area and you've just got to go straight up and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't go over it. All you can do is film it from straight up outside the geozone. But like here, I've just flown straight across, probably down to that red light there on train track.
Right.
Hovered about and then come back.
But I would be a bit concerned about the electrified lines on the train.
Yeah, I didn't go over there.
No, but I mean, you're within quite a close proximity to them, aren't you?
Oh, it don't matter, mate, as long as you don't touch them.
Right.
As long as you don't touch them.
What happens if you do touch them? Who's in trouble then?
Well, I won't be because I've got public liability insurance.
Right.
But it probably.
Well, no, but if you cause an accident.
I don't think it would. It'd probably just fry it.
I think it probably common sense is here that it may cause an accident if you go into the overhead wires,
Do you know what
overhead wires.
Do you know what I think would happen? What I think would happen? I think it'd just fry your drone.
Yeah.
And you'd be 500 quid down.
Yeah.
But
expensive way of doing it.
It is,
Anyway,
isn't
so
it?
are you happy then? You got everything you need?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and have a chat with him before I leave. But it's
What's your name again, mate?
it's all right.
What's your name again?
I didn't tell you my name.
All right.
I will do,
All
well,
right,
'cause you've been nice.
It's just. I suppose I've told you my name. I'm asking you.
Did you?
Your name is?
What
I
were you-
did, yeah. Sergeant Jumping 1371.
Oh, what's your first name?
What's my first name?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to tell you my first name.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, why do you need to know it?
Because
There's only one of me in Northumbria Police. There's only one 1371.
I thought we were having a nice conversation.
Oh,
that's
we
all.
are, yeah, we are. But obviously, you know yourself that if I was to give you my first name, then I could be subject to hostile reconnaissance from you, couldn't I?
Oh no, don't be daft.
You know, in the day,
because
you know,
I were going to give you my first name
All
as,
right,
as a
well,
courtesy.
you don't have to.
But if you,
Don't have to. I'm just asking you out of courtesy. What's your surname then?
straight out.
That's what happens. We sometimes have to respond to emergencies. The public like to get there as quick as we can.
Well, that's why your gates are so far in. You know your gates here.
Yeah.
So this is why we're down here and not all the way up there, because then you'd potentially be causing a hazard or having an accident on the way out, which is why it drags itself in here.
Right.
And this bit here. Am I right in thinking this bit here is private property?
You know it is. I'm not sure.
I think
haven't
it
looked
is.
at the deeds of the property.
I think it is, which is why when I set off with my drone, I set off on the, the red strip on the crossing. because that belongs to council. See what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sure this is very interesting, but what I'm all about is trying to look after the public and protect vulnerable people.
Well, that's
and
why
when I'm doing this, I'm not doing that.
What?
So
doing what?
we're talking to you.
Well, you came over to me, though.
Well, I know, but you know, people are clearly concerned, aren't they? You know, when you're flying a drone into the police compound, you can understand why people would be concerned about that, wouldn't you?
Well, not really. No.
Could you not?
It's only a drone, isn't it?
Right. I was flying a drone over your garden. Would you be concerned about that?
You'd be legally, you'd be well within your rights to.
But would you be concerned about that if I was doing that?
Yeah, probably not.
If I had a camera on it and I was flying a drone in your garden?
Probably not.
Exactly. So
I mean, I ain't been in your yard or your garden, so to speak. I've been.
It's a compound, isn't it? And as I say.
Yeah. Well, I ain't been in.
It's common sense and common courtesy. As I say, I wouldn't fly a drone over your back garden. I wouldn't anticipate you would want to fly a drone in my back garden.
I ain't been in your yard, though.
No. You've had a drone over with a camera on, though.
Yeah, above. But I'm allowed to, so it don't matter really.
Okay. Well, as I say, but common courtesy, common sense probably says maybe it's not something you want to do or need to do or.
Well, I don't need to. I want to.
Right. Okay. Right. And you've done it, and so there.
As far as common courtesy goes, you don't have to show any, really, do you?
Yeah.
It's not a law.
Well, obviously we're not showing each other any common courtesy.
Well, you are, because you didn't tell me your name.
Okay. I did.
Well, your first name.
Yeah. Well, I haven't told you that, no. But I've told you my surname.
And what's your friend doing out here with you, anyway?
What do you mean?
I just came for a wander.
She's not my friend, she's my colleague, isn't she?
Well, all right.
I've been sat at a desk.
And so,
Oh, it's just that. It's just that because he said he were busy and they had things. And police are busy and we've got things to do. And then you're just stood there like a spare part at a wedding while he's doing all talking.
Just fancy
well,
right?
I think you've been a little bit dismissive there, aren't you? And
Am
I?
Not really. I'll tell you something funny. I went to Bridlington the other week, right? And I was speaking to a sergeant, like I am talking to you now, in front desk, you know, the office, and his colleague.
Outside Bridlington, is it?
Yeah. And his colleague was leant against the door like this, propping it open. Didn't say anything the whole time. And it's like, well, that's a waste of taxpayers' money, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. I think we're getting into the. You know, I think you're trying to cause a bit of a reaction here, so we're not going to.
Not really, mate. I'm not here for any provocation.
Okay. Right. Champion?
Never am. Just go out and do what I need to do.
Lovely.
Like I said, I'm a friendly guy, but you know, you started getting a bit twitchy with name and things like that, and flying in back gardens.
With me name, but just because I didn't give me your first name.
And flying in people's back gardens
Well,
and
I think
stuff.
obviously you didn't give me your name either, so I would say, are you being twitchy? Is that?
Well, I'm not being twitchy.
Is that the definition of being twitchy?
What I think you need to realise is that this is a government building, not somebody's back garden. This is paid for by taxpayers.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's not quite the same thing as flying over someone's yard.
Okay.
But I always like to, you know, leave officers with thoughts like this, and try and leave it on a good ending. Let them go away and think about it. But next time you speak to someone like me, you might know what you're talking about a little bit better.
All right.
But
okay.
Not being rude, I hope.
Fine.
It's just me being helpful.
Okay.
You know, I like to
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, no problem.
I think it's about to rain actually, so it probably is time that.
Yeah. Well, you might as well go back in, then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Get a brew.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah. See ya. Take care, guys. Look after yourselves. Well, what a nice chap he was. Hey, I thought he were actually gonna be nice, but do you know what? They're all the same. All the same. Absolute muppets. Yeah, guys. Someone's left an iPhone in the car. That's not good, is it? I'm going to be heading off shortly because it is starting to rain, and it's also getting late. It's 8 PM here at Forth Banks Police Station. There haven't been much interactions Apart from them two little muppets. Some dodgy copper guy hanging about in there. Give us a quick flash. Give us a quick flash. A flash. Can you hear me? Sorry, I said give us a quick flash.
Flash is what?
Flash of what do you think I'm up? A flash?
I don't know what you're about.
A flash? Have you not, has no one ever said that to you before? Give us a quick flash.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I help you in any way?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for some flashes to come out. Well, I've seen one, but I don't think I recorded it.
What do you mean just cars coming out with no lights?
Yeah.
Right.
What did you think I meant?
You never know, do you?
So no, I'm missing. Blue lights. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Right.
Give us a quick flash.
See.
Are you gonna give us a quick flash?
No.
Oh, come on.
I want to use someone I need them.
Oh, come on.
Nah.
You're on private property now, you know. You can get away with it. You won't get in trouble.
Nah.
All right, no worries, love. Have a nice night. Bless the little cotton socks. Might like just to use your loo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
gonna-
it's the one with the door already open there.
I'm gonna get myself off now. Done what I need to do. You don't always get the same, you know, sort of meet the same people on the same day. do you? Every day is a different day.
That's it.
Two people did come out,
Aye.
Sergeant and somebody else, but yeah, I don't think he knew what he were talking about. So he soon scampered back off anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, you've been nice and friendly anyway.
See, that's what we're here for. We get to help people, so.
Yeah, that's nice to know. Right, cheers, pal.
No,
You stay safe. Yeah, see you later. Right, guys, it is starting to rain. It's all pretty quiet up here now. One interaction, well, a couple of interactions. You can tell that police sergeant didn't have a clue what he was going on about. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick walk down here, see if there's a side bit to building, and then I'm gonna get off home. Hiya. I'm not going to bug you all night, I promise. There's one thing I forgot to ask you. You know these electric scooters?
Yeah.
I thought they were illegal.
Haven't got a clue. To be totally honest with you, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
Like the council ones, the orange ones, or like personal use ones?
No, like, you know the e-scooters? What you see...
Like we did like the orange ones that you can like.
Well, I've noticed the council have got them.
Yeah.
So it's for like an exception to council.
I'm not sure. I mean, I've seen people on them, like their own, like not the orange ones.
Well, so have I, but I've also seen people getting taken off them as well.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with insurance. I think you have to have insurance or something.
But
for it.
can you-
Something stupid like that. You've got
Can you insure them though? I'm gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to...
I know there's something about them, but I think they have got to have something particular.
Yeah.
To be able to have them.
Yeah.
There is something about them, but I don't know what the
All right, no
exact
problem.
is.
Yeah, I'll Google it anyway and find out.
See if you can find out.
Because it's quite interesting. That. There's loads of people who get taken off them around where I live, so I'll have a quick look on the way out. Anyway, I'm going now. See you later, pal. Right guys, so the Newcastle, well, I don't know if it's just Newcastle or like the whole of Northumbria, but they do these orange e-scooters, which you can see there's one there over at road. They've got so I think you can rent them by the hour or by the day or whatever. I don't quite know how it works, but you can hire them for, I'm not sure how long it's for, I'm gonna have to look it up. But I was just very confused because I've seen loads of people get them taken off them, should I say. But these, what the council issue, come with like a safety helmet attached. I don't know, it's some kind of like belt clip, where I imagine you'd have to you'd have to scan something to get it working. I think it's got a QR code scanner thing on top of it. So I imagine you'll pay for it online and then scan the QR code to release it. That's the only way I can think of it working. But anyway guys, for personal use of e-scooters, you can get insurance. So Cycle Plan, specialist insurance scooter from £2.93 a month. It just goes on about for being so popular over recent years, modes of transport and stuff like that. They've brought insurance out for them. So with these guys, new road equipment, cover at home and away, and optional public liability cover. And then you can click to get a quote. So that's really interesting, just while we're on the subject of e-scooters. So yeah, if anyone is thinking about getting one and riding it legally, you can get them insured. I've only ever seen council issued ones here in Northumbria, so I am going to do a little bit of investigating, and I'm going to find out what other councils in which other cities offer the council sort of like hire e-scooter things as well, because I think it's quite interesting. And I might actually get myself one, you know, get it insured, and then I can start riding to my locations and leaving my car a little bit further afield. I think that'll work out quite well as well. What's going on about data protection and things, and when we're sat in windows and we don't have any curtains or out like that. Crazy. Anyway guys, it's this has been Forth Banks Police Station in Newcastle. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah.